If you're still calculating your landing costs with guesswork, that's why you're losing money. On today's video, I'm going to show you the exact steps and strategies importers use to calculate their landing costs even before they buy the products. Okay, after watching this video, trust me, no one will cheat you again. No shipping company will cheat you again. Let's delve into the video. So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, Amiable's Corner, where importation meets lifestyle. Okay, so in today's video we're going to be talking about landing costs. So many people find it difficult to know their landing costs as when their goods get to them in Nigeria. Okay, so but what is landing costs? But before then, please help us to like this video, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bell so when next we post more videos, you'll be among the first persons that will be watching the videos. Okay, please like the video for us because this video is going to benefit you today, so please help us like. Thank you. So what is landing cost? Landing cost is the total amount it takes for the goods you're buying to leave China from your supplier store down to your hands in Nigeria, right? Landing cost is not about the goods leaving the goods leaving the supplier store to your shipping company or the goods leaving your shipping company to Lagos. No, landing cost is the goods it takes for it to leave from your supplier store in China straight to your hands when you've gotten your goods in your hand, whether it be way bills, whether it be whatever. It till it gets to your hand, every money you spend, that is the landing cost for that particular item. Okay, so because way bills differs, and especially if you're not in Lagos where we have the major this thing where they offload, right? So whatever amount it takes for the goods to leave your supplier's warehouse or supplier's store to your hands in Nigeria, that is what is called landing cost. So landing cost comprises of the product cost, like the product cost, how much did you buy the item? Okay, then the China local shipping. You know, when you're getting items from 1688, you have to pay what is called China local shipping, right? So it comprises of the local cost, the product cost, the local shipping, and then the international shipping. That shipping you pay from all the way from China to Lagos, or to Lagos wharf, or to whatever wharf, be it the one in Enugu, or whatever wharf. Okay, so it comprises of these, and also the clearing fee. You know, it's not about paying international shipping. They also have what is called clearing fee, right? Then also your way bills. If you're not in Lagos, way bill from Lagos to your state, be it Port Harcourt, Abuja, wherever you are, these are what comprises of these are what comprises the landing costs, right? These comprises the landing cost: the product price, the local shipping, the international shipping, the clearing fee, and then the way bill. And if you're making use of an agent, you also include the agent fees, right? But if you're not making use of an agent, you just from the clearing fee to the way bill down to your hands. And even if you go to park and they say, you're going to pay a parking fee of 500 naira, you also put it because it's part of landing costs, right? There is no money that is for waste or just say, let me just trade. No. So everything needs to be put into place for this product to be cost effectively, right? Is when you've known the landing cost that you can now say, okay, this from China to my hand, it was cost, for example, 5,000 naira. Okay, how much do I sell? How much do I add as my profit? The time and all of that. Then you also look at the market, right? You also look at the market space. How much is that product being sold in the market? Let's say the product in the market is being sold for 9,000 naira and your landing cost is 5,000 naira. You're taking it for example. Now you say, okay, 9,000 naira in the market, so I can decide to sell 8,000 naira and I'll still be selling cheap, right? Because you're importing it from China and you don't want to come and import and come and keep it so that it will start occupying space or beautifying your environment. Sorry. So sorry about that. Okay, so sorry. So we're going to be going into the practical aspect of how to calculate a landing cost, right? We're going to be going into the practical aspect of how to calculate landing cost. Now, why so many newbies in importation business find it so difficult to make profits, or at the end of one import they say, we're tired though, we cannot do this, so this is hard and all of that, is because when they're calculating their landing cost, they don't add local shipping. Now most beginners, they forget to add local shipping. Local shipping, of course, is part of, it's not money you paid, it's part of the landing cost, so you have to add it. So by the time they realize themselves, they've sold the bag for less and they're like, no, I actually bought this bag for like 5,000 naira. And then there was something they added again, they made it extra, which is the local shipping. And you find that maybe they've calculated the price of the bag, because most times they don't go back to see how much they pay. They only go back to the store they bought it from, like that site, and then they just check the price on the this thing, right? So you see then that at the end of it, they forget about the local shipping, and then they tend to lose money, and they are like, how will I buy this bag for everything like 8,000 naira, and then I'm coming to sell it for like less than 8,000 naira, or even 8,000 naira, or even less, just 500 naira on top. So they tend to lose focus and they tend to lose interest in the business. So after watching this video, we are going to the practical aspect of it. After watching this video, I sure know that you will learn how to calculate your landing cost and you will not be confused again. All right, so let's delve into the video for today. So guys, please, you can get a paper and a pen, so we do this together as I keep doing it. So let's say we want to import the sneakers right now, okay, and the cost of the sneakers is 6.8 yuan, right? The cost of the sneakers is 6.8 yuan, as you can see it here. 6.8 yuan. You're also seeing it here, like 6.8 yuan, 6.8 yuan. Okay, so let's say 6.8 yuan, and then they are telling you that the minimum they can sell for you is 2 pieces here, 2 pairs. So this store does not sell one. And then now we said, okay, well, let's buy 2 pieces, right? So is going to be 6.8 times 6.8. Okay, then what about the local shipping? Let's see what they will tell us the local shipping is. So let's try placing the order for 2. Now most stores, some stores have here, you're going to see their local shipping starts from this, local shipping start from this here, but right now this store doesn't have anything like that. So let's place the order and let's try placing the order to see what they will tell us that it is. Okay, now some person might be wondering, but I'm seeing 6.50, right? That 6.50 is, since they have varieties of sneakers here, there's a sneaker you click on and the price will be 6.5. Okay, so for now we are going for this first one here that is clicked on and is 6.8. The price of that one is 6.8, so we are going for it. So we say one size 40, 1 pieces, which is white color, white mesh shoe, and then we also want another size 40, 2 pieces. So we want 2 pieces of size 40 is 6.80, and you're seeing that the local shipping still has not come up. So what we do is we click on order now. So I've clicked on order now. Let's let it load. So it's loading. So see what they said. So the 2 now is 13.60. You can see it here, right? The 2 shoes is 13.60, and then they said their local shipping is 4.20 here. Shipping fee, you're seeing shipping fee here, 4.20. So what do you do? The total is 13.60 plus 4.20. Let's do the calculations and see. So the total is 17.80, just as we can see here, 17.80. That's the total of the yuan we'll be paying. Okay, so we were using exchange rate of 205, right? We're using exchange rate of 205. So we say 205 times 17.80. 205 times 17.80. So it gives us 3,649. 3,649. So for these two shoes is sold at 3,649, not just doing 13.60. Okay, some person might want to say 13.60, use 205 times 13.60, and they will say these two shoes is 2,788. No, please, the two shoes is 3,649 because the local shipping is included in it. Do we understand? So the two shoes is 3,649 and not 2,788. Okay, so that is it for this. Now let's say we now bring it to, so because it's just two items you're buying, for example, you don't want to buy more, you have to make use of air shipping, right? And then let's say you ask the supplier, please my supplier, what's the weight of the, yes, please do well to ask suppliers for weight, especially when you want to use air shipping. It's for, if it's for sea shipping, now I'll say okay, they'll calculate it based on cubic meter, right? But if you want to use air shipping, please ask your suppliers the weight, let them do the weight and send to you, that let them measure, scale it, put on a scale it, let them send the weight to you, so that your shipping company will not cheat you, so that at least you have a legit something you can use and bargain and negotiate with them. For some small shipping companies, you send item to them that is 1 kg, and then they'll be telling you that the item is weighing 2 kg or 2.8 or 1.8. So you have a strong hold and you say, this is it, my supplier have packaged it and he gave me not just a photo but a video of what my item is weighing. Why are you telling me? If you don't want, you send it to another shipping company, right? It's your money, it's your right. Okay, so now we want to use air to bring in these two pieces of item that cost us 3,649 naira from the supplier's office to your shipping company. Remember, we say it's products, right? Product price, not just product price. Local shipping, not just local shipping. We also said it's international shipping, it's clearing, and it's weighby. Now we are in the stage of the local shipping. Okay, so now it has gotten to your shipping company, and shipping company is telling you that their price per kg is $5 per kg. Okay, $5 per kg, and then their clearing fee is 800 naira or 850 naira. Okay, so you say $5 per kg, and your supplier has already said this, for let's say for example this shoe weighs 1 kg, so you know that what you're paying is just $5. And if an exchange rate is if exchange rate is 1,500, so it's going to be 1,500 times 5, so you know that the shipping of that shoe is 7,500. Are we getting it? Shipping of that shoe is 7,500. And that's why I laugh when most persons say, Amiable, I imported something for less than 5,000 naira and I'm paying the shipping that is more than that. It's not about what you import, not about the price you imported it with. Okay, if it's just buying items from China and not paying shipping, do you know how massively people would have been importing? If you buy, what about the shipping? Shipping too is part of it, especially when you want to go through air. And that's why we advise newbies to start with C, right? If you have money, get goods through C. Now you find out that this item you're paying 7,500 for just 2 pieces of shoe. If you divide it, you're paying 3,750 for 1 pair of shoe. Why you bought 2? If the shipping you're paying for 1 is even more than what you bought the 2 items for, right? That's why we say go with C shipping. If you don't have massive goods to import via C, I do it for my students. Yes, I do it for my students most times. Okay, I import goods for them via my shipping company. Like I merge it together with my items, so they pay lesser, right? Yes. So now for C, you find out this thing you're paying now, this 7,000 something you're paying now for those 2 shoes, you might just end up paying 3,000 or less, right? It depends on the size of what you're importing, but as I'm looking at the shoe, you might end up paying 3,000 or less. Okay, so it saves you time, saves you cost. Let's say you paid 3,000 naira for those 2 shoes, which is 115. Now you now say 3,000 naira plus the total you bought it was 3,649. it is 6,000 something. If you divide it by 2, you're paying 3,324.5 naira from your supplier to international shipping, right? We've not ended. Okay, so sorry, when it comes to sea shipping, they merge all of them together, both the clearing, both the shipping, both the clearing and everything. It's just that easy. You still get it within that range. But when it comes to air, we've not added the 850, right, for their clearing fee. So you say the international ship is already 7,500 plus 850 for their clearing. You're getting 8,350, right? And let's say you're not in Lagos, you're in Port Harcourt, you want to build those items. Nobody will take lesser than 1,500. So you add the 1,500 and it's giving you 9,850, right? 9,850 plus the principal amount, the product price you bought, which is the product price, and the local shipping, which is 3,649. I hope you're with your pen and your paper and you're understanding what I'm saying. So till it gets to your hand in Nigeria, let's say you paid 1,500. Now the total money till that item gets to your hand is 13,499 naira. 13,499 naira. So you bought 2 pieces of shoes for 13,499 naira. Now the sweetest part is you'll be happy because you get it in 2 weeks or less, right? So you're paying 13,499 naira for those 2 pieces of shoes. Now if you divide it into 2, one of the shoe costs 6,749.5 naira. 6,749.5 naira. It's still okay as compared to what sneakers is being sold in the country, especially imported sneakers, not the one that they made in the country, right? It's still okay, just that you tend to get more profits, and you tend to see that profit we're saying importation business has when you use sea shipping. Okay, you tend to see more profits when you use sea shipping than when you use air shipping. So this is how to effectively calculate your landing costs to avoid crying, or to avoid saying, oh, had I known, or to avoid saying, I have actually sold it for less. Now that shoe is 6,000 something. Now you can decide to sell it for 8,500, or since it's 6,000 something, those figures on top of it, you can round it up and add like 2k on top, and you sell and you make your profit. It's small. All profits will not be added on top of one item. No. Okay, so this is how to effectively calculate your landing cost correctly. Don't guess, just sit down and do your landing costs this thing, and you see how you'll be able to effectively cost your products, sell and get profit, so you will not be at a loss. All right, thank you for watching till the end of this video. Please don't also forget that I have designed a beginners friendly one-on-one course for mini importation. If you're interested to start up this business, because we said there is profit in the business, so if you're interested in starting up the business, please don't forget to click on the link on the description box of this video and get your course. Thank you once more. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notification bell, share, and may God bless you. Bye.